ask yourself this question. Have I ever been at a point in my life where I feel like I had no inner worth? I felt like I was a nobody, or I didn't even have value. Let me tell you a little bit about me. As a sophomore, I was dating a senior. He was popular, athlete, cute. Everybody liked him. At the beginning of the relationship, everything was good. Checked on me, walked me to my classes, asked me how I was doing, made me feel like I was special. As it got closer to graduation, I started getting peer pressure to do things that I didn't want to do. For example, have sex, drink, smoke, sneak out the house. But standing here today, I am proud to say that I am 17 and I am still a virgin. It's not easy, because when I was getting asked to do these things, I was thinking what any teenager would. If I don't do it, somebody else will. I was so honored to have him. I didn't even care about myself. It was a dark, scary place for me. But I want to let you all know today, you shouldn't have to prove your worth to anybody. If I have to have sex with you for you to see how great of a person I am, you didn't even deserve me in the beginning. If you're going through a similar situation that I was, or you're at a point in your life where you feel like you are nobody, people tell you you are useless, you're worthless, I want you to take these steps. Steps number 1, you have to walk with God consistently. And walking with him, first, you have to accept him as your Savior. You have to know that you will not be able to live without Christ. Secondly, you have to build a relationship with him. If you have time to go spend with your friends and get to know them, you got time to spend with God. You trying to get to know this boy or this girl, you can get to know God. All he asks is for you to call on his name, and he shall answer. John chapter 8, verse 12 says, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. When you're in that dark place, you have no light. But when you start to follow Christ, he gives you that light. A light that nobody could understand unless you are following him. It's a feeling that's so amazing. I can't even explain to you. You have to take the journey by yourself. The second step I want you to take, you have to learn that God makes no mistakes. It doesn't matter if you was born out of wedlock. God made no mistake with you. If you're from foster home to foster home, God made no mistake. It doesn't matter if you're not wealthy and you don't have everything you need or want. God made no mistake. Because, see, I've been there. When you feel like you have nothing left and you have nothing to hold on to, God just tell me to hold on just a little bit longer. Psalms chapter 139, verse 13 through 14 says, "For you formed my inward parts. You knitted me in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I'm fearfully and wonderfully made." So let's stop trying to please other people. God said you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You have to get to know yourself. God knew you before you were even born. You should not ever let nobody tell you who you are, but God. You have to know your value in life. Because if you don't, this world will tear you into pieces and make you whatever they want you to be. When you start to know your value, you start to choose better woes. You start to choose better words. If you're 18 and younger, I want you to stand up with me, please. If you are a teenager, let's set the trend for our youngers. They are the next generation. I want you to repeat after me. I know. Wait a minute. Now, if you know, you gotta sound like you know. I know I'm somebody. And nobody, I mean nobody, can tell me differently what God has already said. Thank you.